My name's John, and I want to give everyone a big welcome to the amazing world of Ancora. And we're here to go on adventures and learn loads and loads of new things, okay? And if you've been in this church before, then you'll know it doesn't normally look like this. But I don't know, I think we maybe have to rethink and see if we keep it like this, because this is amazing. Okay, so first, let's check if everyone in the hall's awake, okay? So, good morning, boys and girls. Okay, good morning, adults. Good morning. Now, adults, it would appear that you haven't brought your children along, or maybe one child, okay? But let's try that again. Good morning, boys and girls. Oh, come on, what is happening? Stand up on your feet. Come on, stand up. Let's try that again. Remember, my name is John, okay? You ready? Good morning, boys and girls. Good morning, John. That's better. Okay, well done. Sit down. Okay. So, it's wonderful to see all you guys here, ready to go on an adventure with us. And we're excited about what's going to happen. But this week, you're going to meet loads and loads of new friends, okay? And as we go through the week, you're going to meet more and more new friends. But you're also going to learn about some amazing characters, okay? And some amazing people. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you a wee bit about me, okay? My name's John Darragh, and I'm married to my wonderful wife, Karen, okay? And we have 2 boys, okay? Now, I'm a Christian, and you're going to learn a wee bit more about that, what that means later on in the service, okay? And throughout the week, okay? I'm one of the church elders, and that doesn't mean that I'm old and wise, although some of you think I might be, maybe, okay? But what it actually just means is a special name for one of the church leaders, okay? And I'm one of the church leaders that help as part of, like, an amazing amount of people who make this church happen and make things like Guardians of Ancora happen. And I'm going to show you how many people actually. So what I want everyone to do is any adults that's involved in this week of Ancora in any way at all, put your hand up for me. Okay? So turn around and look, boys and girls. See how many people are actually involved. Thank you. Okay? And that's how amazing it is, because when we all come together, we can put on amazing things for God. Okay? During this week, some of the roles that I'm going to be fulfilling in Guardians of Ancora is I'm going to be one of the tech guys, okay, or one of the technology guys. And if you turn around and look at the big brown box at the back, yeah, and give them all a wave. They're all waving to you. Give them a wave, look. Okay? And that's where I'll spend most of my time. And what we do is up there, we work with computers, we switch lights on and off, we switch the band on and off, we turn music on and off, and Nathan could turn me off just now so you can't hear me. Okay? And that's the type of things we do. Just like that. See? Well done, Nathan. Okay? So there's lots of things that we do up the back, and that's where I'm going to be spending a lot of my time. One of the other things I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be one of the first aiders. But we're not going to be doing any of that this week, okay? But if you hurt yourself, then you tell your leader right away, and they'll come and find one of the first aiders, and we'll come and take care of you, okay? So that's some of the things I'm going to be doing this weekend of Ancora, okay? But when I'm not in church, and I'm not doing Ancora, I've got a job as well, okay? No, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you something, and you can guess or try and guess what I do as a job, okay? So, if I show you this. Oh. That's right, well done. I'm a firefighter. That's right. So, when I'm not doing Ancora and I'm not at church, which I much prefer to be, okay, I'm a firefighter, okay? And I drive the fire engine as well, okay? Another thing I do is I've got lots of hobbies, okay? And I do lots of fun things. But one of the fun things I like to do, okay, is I'll show you something else, and you guess what it is I like to do, okay? So this here. So if I show, say that again. What type of bike? That's it, okay? And one of the fun things I do, you guys are amazing. Honestly, I expected that to take so much longer, but you guys are so good, okay? And one of the things I like to do is I like to ride my motorbike as well, and I just do that for fun, okay? So, now you know a wee bit about me, and you know who I am, or do you know who I am? Let's spend a wee bit of time and get to know some other people, because one of the things we're doing here, when we come to Ancora, is all throughout the week we're going to learn new things, and we're going to learn about lots of different people, okay? And we're going to learn lots of different characters, okay? And lots of other things, okay? And I'm now going to introduce you to some of my friends that you're going to meet this week in Ancora. Does that sound good? Yeah? Okay? But what you need to do is, and adults, you need to join in here. You need to help me out, okay? I want to hear big cheers and big claps, okay? Because these characters need lots of enthusiasm to carry them all the way through the week, okay? So the first two characters I'm going to bring out are the two that are going to be leading us, because they're the kind of leaders, okay? So let's give a big clap and a big cheer for Cal and Keeper of the Keys. Come on! Woo!
Hello.
Hello.
Do you think they look a bit nervous?
Do you like my hair? I've been up all night doing it.
Okay, I feel a bit left out. There's lots of coloured hair and I don't have anything. Okay, although
We can sort that, John. That's fine.
Okay, now the next two people that I'm going to introduce, next two characters, these guys, like, I can't say how amazing they are. They are the two greatest guardians that Ancora has ever seen. Okay, so you need to give them a massive cheer, okay? And even wave your hands at them, because they'll wave back at you, okay? Because that's how cool they are, and you're going to meet these guys and go on so many adventures with these guys, okay? So let me introduce the two best guardians Ancora has ever seen, Swift and Dash. Come on, guys. Now, the next character I'm going to introduce, he's a wee bit silly sometimes, okay? And he's going to tell you lots of funny things, okay? But he's going to tell us all about the news throughout the week, which is really, really important, okay? And one of the other things he does is, like, if you see all the lights around, these are all firebugs, and you'll get to know about them later. But this guy looks after all the firebugs in Ancora himself. This guy is amazing, okay? So let me introduce you to the Shiner. Come on, Shiner. The last character I want to introduce you today, okay? And you'll meet loads of other characters, but the last one I want to introduce you to is, I think, the greatest ever storyteller that in the world, like ever. This character is amazing at telling stories, and the best bit is we're going to get to hear stories from him all throughout this week. Okay, so give a big cheer and welcome Fabula onto the stage. Come on, Fabula. And learn about all throughout this week, okay? And I've talked enough. Okay, I feel as if I've got a dry mouth, okay? But what we're going to do now is we're going to dust off some cobwebs, and we're all going to stand on our feet. Oh, for a minute, I forgot to introduce, like, the coolest people in Ancora. Silly me, okay? Let me introduce you to the coolest band in Ancora, the Firebugs. Are going to play a song for us now, but boys and girls, just get up on your feet and come up to the front, okay? And if you don't know the actions, don't worry. Adults, I want you to stand up as well and join in. You can stay on the floor. Come on, just come, okay? And if you don't know the actions, then follow along with the characters, and they'll probably get them wrong as well, because it's the first day, but don't worry, just join in anyway, okay? And the reason that we sing praise songs, songs of praise is because we want to tell God how amazing He is. Okay? And one of the songs we're going to do now is called Shine, and I know you boys and girls know it, and you will be amazed at it actually. So I'll follow yous. Okay? Thanks, Firebugs.
Hey then, let's go on off. So send me to shine from the inside out, that the world will see you live in me. Shine from the inside out, that the world will see you live in me. Know me, love me, feel me, send me. Know me, love me, feel me, send me. Know me, love me, feel me, send me. To shine from the inside out, that the world will see you live in me. Shine from the inside out, that the world will see you live in me. And you know me, you love me, you feel me, so send me. Know me, love me, feel me, send me. Know me, love me, feel me, send me. Know me, love me, feel me, send me. To shine.
Superb. Thanks, Firebox. That was amazing. Everyone can sit back down. Okay, what an amazing song. And you guys were brilliant. So much better reactions than me. I think I messed up a few. Okay, but we'll learn lots and lots of new songs as well with the Firebox, and we'll sing them today as well. Okay, so that we can give thanks to God. Okay, so this week you guys are going to join us at Ancora as training guardians. Okay, and to become full guardians and fully fledged guardians, you're going to have to go on adventures. You're going to have to learn lots of new things. It's actually going to be really tough. But one of the things you're going to have to do is we're going to have to do quizzes and games and things like that, okay? And then you'll qualify as guardians, but don't worry, you'll not do it all on your own, because we've got these amazing guys to help you along the way, okay? And we've even got the 2 best guardians ever, okay? So there's going to be lots of help and lots of fun that we're going to have this week. But the most important person that we're going to learn about this week is my best friend ever, okay? And his name's Jesus. Okay, but I'm not going to tell you about that, because you're going to learn about that today from all the characters and all the stories you're going to hear. Okay, but we've got a first training task for you. Are you ready for it? Yeah.
You don't look ready, John.
Are you ready for it? Yeah, there we go. Brilliant. Okay, so we want everyone to stand up. Okay, and the characters are going to go down, and they're going to help you. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to find 2 adults or other people that have the same birth month as us, okay? And what you have to do is, so if you remember your birth month, okay, and when you were born, then you have to go and find 2 adults with the same birth month as you, okay? So my birth month is June, so I would go and find 2 other people that have got the same, were born in the same month as me in June, okay? And you have to remember their names, okay? But don't worry, if you're not sure what you're going to do, then all these characters are going to help you do it, okay? I'll give them 2 minutes. Right, okay, 3, 2, 1, go! Can the Firebox play a wee song? Just shine is fine. involved. We're bringing the... Okay, boys and girls. Yous looked as if you've done like so well there. Okay, put your hand up if you found somebody or you found 2 other people with the same birth month as you. Put your hand up. Did everyone get it? You guys are amazing. Okay, that's brilliant. And what we're going to do all throughout this week is we're going to go on adventures like that, and we're going to do tasks like that, and that's going to allow us to become as good as guardians, as swift and dash. Okay. So this week, we're going to learn lots of exciting new things. And now you guys have met 2 new people. How good is that? And you're going to meet loads and loads of new people this week and new friends. Okay? And remember, we're going to meet my best friend Jesus as well. Okay? So this is so good. Okay? But enough from me. Okay? I'm done. I'm going back up to my tech desk. Okay? They let me out for a wee while. I'm going back in to get locked in. Okay? But before I leave, let's wave Dash, Swift, and Fabula, and China. I need to remember their names, there's so many of them. Goodbye, because they're going on adventures and getting ready. Wave to them. See you later. Okay. Thanks, guys. Okay, so I'm going to hand over to Cal and Keeper, and they're going to take you on the rest of your adventure. Okay, so see you later, everyone.
Right, Firebox, are you ready? We're going to sing another song, and we're going to sing This Little Light of Mine, which is one that the children love to sing. And we normally would do a good deal of walking about, don't we, when we do This Little Light of Mine? So I think we'll go on a wee conga. We'll let the grown-ups sing. I think we'll go a wee conga out the door, back in the door, back down the middle. What are you thinking? Because other than that, he's all stand there and look like, what am I doing? So we'll conga as we This Little Light of Mine, and I want all the grown-ups to stand up because you need to join in the actions. It's a kind of modern take on an old song. So everyone stand up and join us as we sing This Little Light of Mine. You can come in now.
Here we go. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Jesus is the light. Jesus is the light. I'm gonna let it shine. Jesus is the light. I'm gonna let it shine. Jesus is the light. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Shout. to light. I'm gonna let him shine, let him shine, let him shine, let him shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
No, Wild, did you enjoy that? So just getting you in the mood for next Sunday. We'll all be doing the actions. You'll be embracing the whole thing. Right, so we are going to welcome back the search for the Golden Shield. Our drama, Swift and Dash, as John has told you, they've just graduated from the Guild and they are going on many adventures. So let's welcome Swift and Dash as they take us our first episode of the search for the Golden Shield.
My highest achiever medal.
Yes, very impressive.
It's not everyone who can graduate top of their class, you know.
Yes, I know. But there is one subject you didn't come top of, though.
Well, the study of firebugs isn't a real subject. I mean, those firebugs just look after themselves. Anyway, what use are they? I mean, really?
What, you mean apart from keeping back the dark and the mist and keeping people safe? You know, there have been studies that say that firebugs help people when they're in serious danger. Actually, I heard that the Elder Guardian was doing a study into it, the firebugs helping people in sandstorms. He said that...
Oh, don't start talking about studying. We've finished all our exams. We're about to become guardians. Do you know what this means?
What?
We've got the chance to recover some of the most beautiful and precious story treasures Ancora has ever seen. If we find the best, we'll be famous.
It's not going to be easy, you know. The Guildmaster did say people were going to try and stop us.
What? The masks? They won't stop me. I'm Swift. I'm going to be the best guardian Ancora has ever seen.
Yes, I know. You've mentioned it once or twice. 5,478 times to be precise.
Come on, we've got to go and get our official guardian's equipment. We need tool bags, cloaks, maybe some new boots.
Don't forget bug lanterns.
Oh, we stop going on about firebugs.
But bug lanterns are essential. We need to take them with us so we can light them and keep back the mist.
Yeah.
Listen, if we don't have bug lanterns and we get trapped by the mist, we'll start to forget who we are.
It'll never come to that. The mist will never trap me. I'm Swift. I'm Swift.
Nothing? Come on, let's get our equipment.
Hang on. Are you guardians too? Yeah! Are you going to be guardians Ancora this week? Well, you better try and keep up with me. I'm Swift. I'm the best guardian ever. Right, come on.
I don't know why we're friends sometimes. Anyways, I hope you all come to the Guardians and Choral Club this week. Maybe we'll find some real story treasures if we're lucky. Come on. Bye, everyone.
Well, whether they will find the Golden Shield when they go on their searches this week, you'll need to come and find out. Now, as we've been saying to you, you're going to become guardians of the Guild, and we did our first wee warm-up of getting you to do a wee treasure, a wee adventure. Now, I need 6 volunteers. Let's see. You're getting volunteered even if your hands are not up, children, just to make you aware. So, Aurora's always volunteering, so Aurora can come and help, and Hannah can come and help because she's a very good volunteer. And so can Emma, because Emma's a very good volunteer. And how about if we ask Grayson, would you come and help? Zachary, you could come and help. And I think maybe Ethan would come and help too, because it's really not that hard. Sure, you'll be able to help me. Right, so, hidden in the room, there are some treasures. Now, there are luggage bags that people seem to have left behind. Now, you can tell I am the keeper of the keys and everything's a bit messy. Things keep getting lost, but I'm quite sure it's not me that loses them all the time. And I'm quite sure people mix things up and lose things all the time, and it's not really my fault. But I wonder if you could search the room and see if each one of you could find me a piece of luggage. Now, the reason you'll know it's not somebody else's handbag, watch your handbag, ladies, is it's got a big label on it. Big label about that size. So maybe all the mums and dads and grands and grannas, maybe if a wee look about, have you got a bit of stray luggage near you? And you could help our guardians to find them. So off you go, see if you can help find the lost luggage. Have a wee look and see. Oh, I think Ethan's found one. Right, Ethan, bring yours up. Oh, well done. Oh, good job. Right up, can you take it right up on the platform so everybody can see? Oh, well done, Aurora, you've got yours. Is yours heavy? Is yours heavy? Emma, maybe go right up the very back. I think there's maybe some hiding away up the very back. Oh, it's Grayson got one. Oh, he's got a big suitcase. You seen these suitcases? A wee flashback for some people. Look at these cases. Right, oh, we've got 4. Oh, that's a nice bag you've found. Has Emma found one? I think there's maybe one in there. Oh. Well done, Emma. She's found one as well. Is there one more hiding? Oh, he's got on his back. You've picked the biggest bag to find. Oh my goodness me. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got them all. Hope I did my maths right. Fantastic. So, step back so you don't fall off the stage, and then put your luggage down at your feet. Because when we find treasures at Ancora, we have to sing the Guardians theme song, because we have found the treasure. So everyone has to stand up on their feet and join in as we sing the Guardians of Ancora theme song. Firebugs, are you ready? They're like that, didn't know this was coming, haven't got a programme. Right, you ready? You have to copy us to do the actions? Yeah? Maybe just lie it on the floor so it doesn't fall over. It's really heavy. I stuffed it full. Right, are we ready? On your feet, people, come on. Got to remember your actions. I want all the boys. All the boys.
1, 2, 3, 4. Shook up the world from the day of his birth. Amazing and true, this gift from above, made possible by the power of love. He's shown you, and he's shown me good news, to be good news. He's shown you, and he's shown me to bring light into this world. Come on, we are the guardians of Ancora. Bring the light back to the city, guardians of Ancora. Bring it back, guardians of Ancora. Bring the light back to the city, guardians of Ancora. Bring it back, bring the light back to the city. God's only son gave up his life, but in 3 days from the grave he would rise. His sacrifice means we can be friends with the King for eternity. He's chosen you, and he's chosen me. Good news, to be good news. That's it. He's chosen you, and he's chosen me to bring light into this world. Come on, we are the guardians of Ancora. Bring the light back to the city, guardians of Ancora. Bring it back, guardians of Ancora. Bring the light back to the city, guardians of Ancora. Bring it back, bring the light back to the city. Bring back the light 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 to the city. Bring the light back to the city. We are the guardians of Ancora. Bring the light back to the city, guardians of Ancora. Bring it back, guardians of Ancora. Bring the light back to the city, guardians of Ancora. Bring it back, bring the light back to the city.
Upward over here. Very good. Right, now I need to get you in order, because you're not in the right order. So wait, show me your labels. What does your labels say? of big confusing words. Right, can you go to, you come with me, take your bag, a prophet, right? And who's got Son of the Living God? That's you. You go at the end, you come this way. Right, move along one. You come that way. You're the last one, so let's put your label there. Right, and you stand there. Let me see, who have you got? You're first. You come over here, you're the first. Right, you guys in the right order now? Perfect. Right, so when we find a treasure will normally we would give to Fabula, and Fabula would remember a story from the saga, a story from the Bible. And as she tells us the story, the light in Ancora gets brighter as we learn more about Jesus. So our luggage today has been left by all sorts of people, and it's going to remind us of a Bible reading from Matthew chapter 16. Throughout his life, Jesus gave lots of clues about who he was, but people didn't always pick up on the clues, or they simply didn't understand him. The Son of Man was Jesus' favourite way of speaking about himself. Although it sounds a bit odd to us today, it didn't seem odd to those who knew him. They would have known their Bible very well, and they would have thought it was connected to the heavenly figure mentioned in the book of Daniel in our Old Testament. And since then, Christians have seen this as indirect evidence that Jesus is, in fact, the Son of God. The conversation that Jesus has recorded in Matthew chapter 16 is with his disciples, and it happens at the start of his journey towards Jerusalem. He knows he's going there to die, just like we were singing in our song. So he wanted to prepare his disciples. Put my dentures back in. So let's read together Matthew chapter 16, verses 13 to 21. When Jesus came to the region of Caesarea in Philippi, he asked his disciples, "Who do people say the Son of Man is?" They replied, "Some say John the Baptist." You show me your label. What do we think? We've got a big question mark there. Some say John the Baptist. Others say Elijah. That's who you've got. Others say Elijah. Still others, Jeremiah. And others say maybe another one of the prophets. That's the one you've got. But what about you? Jesus asked. Who do you say I am? Simon Peter answered, "You are the Messiah." That's what you've got, Aurora. You've got the Messiah. Again, we've got a question mark. We're not too sure. And then last one, Ethan, yours says, "The Son of the living God." Jesus replied, "Blessed are you, Simon, son of Jonah, for this was not revealed to you by flesh and blood, but by my Father in heaven. And I tell you that you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of Hades will not overcome it. I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven. Whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven." Then he ordered his disciples not to tell anyone that he was the Messiah. From that time on, Jesus began to explain to his disciples that he must go to Jerusalem and suffer many things at the hands of the elders, the chief priests, and the teachers of the law, and that he must be killed and on the third day be raised to life. Whoa, well, what a reading. We are learning so much more about who Jesus is this morning, and I'm sure Cal will be able to teach us more about that later on in the service. But let's sing another song together. Now, this is a new one that we've been introducing to the children, ready for Holiday Club, and we're going to do side to side. Now, I have to say, there are a few more folks sitting on this side of the room, so you are all going to have to shout really loud if you're on this side. All right? So the way it goes is we say, "I'm going to walk," and then you shout back, "I'm going to walk. I'm going to walk. I'm going to walk." Okay? I'm going to walk in the light of Jesus all the way. It's really simple, right? And then we do the same thing. So you go back and forward, so it's to see who is the best team. So we'll maybe donate a few more children to this side, because to be fair, you really are outnumbering us quite significantly here. I think we're needing some more friends on this side. So how about you guys leave your luggage where it is, and you come and join this side of the room, because these people really need your help. They're very outnumbered. Perfect. Right, are we ready, Firebugs, for I'm Going to Walk?
I'm gonna walk sun goes down, I'm gonna walk in the light of Jesus all the way. And when the sun comes up, when the sun goes down, I'm gonna walk in the light of Jesus every day. I'm gonna twist, I'm gonna twist, I'm gonna twist in the light of Jesus all the way. I'm gonna twist, I'm gonna twist, I'm gonna twist in the light of Jesus every day. And when the sun comes up, when the sun goes down, gonna walk in the light of Jesus all the way. And when the sun comes up, when the sun goes down, I'm gonna walk in the light of Jesus every day. I'm gonna jump, I'm gonna jump, I'm gonna jump in the light of Jesus all the way. I'm gonna jump, I'm gonna jump, I'm gonna jump in the light of Jesus. I'm gonna twist in the light of Jesus. I'm gonna walk in the light of Jesus every day.
I think, well, don't get too excited. We'll give you a round of applause for at least you made an effort. All right? That's what you're getting. At least you made an effort. I mean, come on, Westwoodhill, you've been clapping. We're now looking for a bit of actions. Do you know, you might not be super fit down the gym, but we can all do a wee bit of a twist. And even if we just twisted our hands, you know, a wee bit of a twist. Come on, you've got to give us a wee bit of a walk. You know? Give us a wee bit more. All right, so let's sing that one again. And do you want to start this time? Will we go you? And then we'll shout back? We'll try it up. You're starting on this side.
I'm gonna walk, I'm gonna walk, I'm gonna walk in the light of Jesus all the way. I'm gonna walk, I'm gonna walk, I'm
Can I have a round of applause for our firebugs? Mums and dads, we'll let you guys come down off the stage if you want. You stay if you want. You're just going to stay? They're going to stay where they are. Well done. I'm very proud that you've twisted, you've walked, you've jumped. I clearly haven't thought that out with this outfit on at all. So I'm going to have to strap things down. I'm going to have a massive big bruise on my leg by the end of the week. So we're going to hand over to Cal now, who is going to teach us who was Jesus.
Well, if you found some luggage, can you go and get your luggage again? Yeah, okay. And go and sit next to your luggage. Just sit there on the stage, that's great. And if you're well behaved, there might be a surprise, a treat at the end for us. Well, just hold your horses for 2 minutes, and we're gonna talk to everybody. I'm going to talk to you guys too. Is that okay? Now, who just found out the name of someone who shares their birth month? Did we find anybody? You did? Okay, anyone else? Yeah. Aurora, who did you do? What was their name? Just point to them if you know what direction they're in. Their hands are up. Oh, is it Lindsay? Lindsay and Emma as well. What month are you born in? April. Oh, April. Good month. Right, okay. Who else? Anybody else? Emma, did you find anybody? You're hiding behind me. You come out a wee bit. Squeeze out. Did you find anyone? Who did you find?
Willie
and David. Willie and David. All right, okay. And what month are they born in? What month are you born in? March. Okay, March it is. Thank you, Joyce. There we go. Okay. Is anyone, who else have we got? Anyone born in the month of July? Oh, Karen is. Karen, did you find anybody? Or sorry, keeper, I need to remember. In character, stay in character. Oh, me? Oh, yeah, me and you. Yeah, okay, we were both born in the month of July. Okay. Why? Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. Did they tell you their names when you asked them the question? Or did you? Yes. Hannah? They asked your name. Okay. Whose name did you find out? Sheena and Mary, right, there we go. See, in this church, we're brilliant at just ventriloquism. That's a hard one to say. Right. Yes, but why do we have names, boys and girls? Do we know? Why do people give us names?
You ask them.
You ask them their names? Yeah, that's right. But why do we have a name? Do we know? What about you boys and girls at the front? Do you know?
Because then you can't ask them questions.
Oh, that...
You don't know your name.
That is very correct. Yes, you've got to ask them questions and find out what their name is. Now, John was... 1 second. I'll come to you in a second. John was very excited that throughout the whole week of Ancora, we're going to go on quests to learn about his best friend and my best friend, Jesus. Now, Jesus is a very peculiar name, isn't it? Yeah, but you've got some names on the front of your luggage, and we're going to find out a little bit about the names that people, we heard from the story that Karen told us from the Bible, that people had said that was Jesus' name. And we're going to find out a little bit about those names and see what we know about them. Jesus often calls himself the Son of Man, which suggests to people who knew him that he'd come from heaven. The people in our Bible reading today were puzzled by who Jesus really was. They didn't really know who he was. Some said that Jesus was someone from the past who had come back to life. Now, let's go through the names that we have on our luggage to find out what did people think, or who did they think Jesus was. I'm going to go all the way, okay? So I'm going to start here with Emma. Who have you got on yours, Emma? Shout it nice and loud. Oh, it's John the Baptist.
John Baptist.
Oh no, John the Baptist we have on this luggage. Hold it up so everybody can see. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, okay. Now, John the Baptist, what can anyone tell me about John the Baptist? He was a baptizer. Was that his real name, the Baptist? Do you think his mum called him the Baptist? No? He called him John, but that was his job, wasn't it? The Baptist. Because he preached and he baptized people, preparing them for the coming Messiah. Now, John is the name the angel told his father, Zechariah, to give him. And we read that in the Bible, in the book of Luke. And as a child, he may have been called John, but he wouldn't have been called John the Baptist until he started his job, would he? No, not at all. But Jesus is not John the Baptist. Although they were cousins, they're not the same person. And even when Jesus is having this conversation that we heard today, unfortunately, John the Baptist had already died. Something terrible had happened to him. So it's not him. So we need to cross this one out. Now, can you take this pen and cross out the name John the Baptist? Because it's not John the Baptist. Okay, let's go to the next one. Actually, do you want to hear a joke? Yeah. What did John the Baptist and Winnie the Pooh have in common? They both have the same middle name. No? All right, okay, very good. Tough crowd, right? Let's go to the next name. Who has the next luggage? Oh, Ethan, right. What name do you have? Can you shout it? Shout out. Elijah, nice and loud.
Elijah.
Oh, they can do it louder than that. I've heard you down. Elijah, that's it, Elijah. Now, what do we know about Elijah? Well, we read about him in the Bible too. He was a brave prophet in the Old Testament who urged God's people, especially the kings of Israel, to turn back to God. People did not like Elijah and rejected him and what he said. And just like what happened to John the Baptist, people didn't like him. Jesus is not Elijah. Although Jesus does meet Elijah on the mountain along with Moses. And we read about that in Matthew 17. Elijah had went to heaven centuries before Jesus had come. Like John the Baptist and Elijah, Jesus' enemies reject him, all that he says and stands for. But it's not Jesus. So we can cross him out too. Can you put a big cross on his name? Yeah. Okay, what's the next name that we have? Oh, Grayson, what have you got? Shows your... Oh, I'm not sure you'll know this one. Is it Jeremiah? Can you shout Jeremiah very loud?
Jeremiah.
Yep. With purpose.
Loud.
Okay. He was another brave messenger from God. And he urged God's people who were living around Jerusalem to be faithful to God. And they didn't listen to this, and they did not listen, and the people were taken away to another country because they didn't listen to Jeremiah. Now, Jesus is not Jeremiah. We can cross out that one. Give us a big cross, Grayson. Okay. Now, Jesus' mother, Mary, and his adoptive father, Joseph, were both given the name by the angel to call Jesus. Okay, when he was born. It means he'll be the one who rescues or saves. That's what the name Jesus means, that he will save his. Okay? Now, let me just ask you a question and stop hiding behind this luggage. Who knows what a prophet is? What does yours say, Hannah? A prophet? Yes, a prophet. Okay. It's someone who's sent from God who comes with a special message, usually about people's behavior and occasionally about the future. Jesus is far more than just a prophet, although he does tell people how to live in a way that pleases God sometimes. Okay, but Jesus was more than just a prophet, so we're going to cross that one out. Now, this is a tough one. If you are listening, and maybe I'll ask the audience and the mums and dads and all the adults, can anyone remember in our Bible reading what titles Simon Peter gave Jesus? Oh man, I was meant to be paying attention. Am I not going to get any sweets? What's happening here? Anyone? Son of Man, yeah, was one of them, yes. You are the Christ. Well done. We're coming to you, okay? Let's go to the next label. So what does your label say, Aurora? I'll turn it round the other way, and I'll help you. Flip it round this way. Yeah, it says the Messiah. And Zachary, what does yours say at the end? Can you hold yours up for everyone to see? It's on the side. You hold it up so everyone can see. It says, the Son of the living God. Now, we often call Jesus the Christ, but that's not a name, that's a title, isn't it? Yeah, the word Christ in ancient Greek means someone who's anointed or chosen. Jesus was anointed and chosen. The Hebrew word Messiah means the same thing, as does the title Son of the living God. The Jewish people, the disciples, the friends of Jesus who were sitting there, they all expected a Messiah to come and rescue him, someone who was specially chosen by God. Now, Simon Peter has come to recognize that that is who Jesus is. And after all, he's spent so much time with him and traveled with him and seen all the wonderful miracles that we'll learn all about at the quests this week at the club, all the things that Jesus has said and done, the people he healed and the poor and the lonely people he cared for. He has heard the spellbinding stories that Jesus has told and all the amazing things that you're going to learn about God this week, that Jesus has come to rescue them and be their Messiah. Although Peter doesn't really know how to put it into practice. So we're going to give a big tick to the labels Messiah and the Son of the living God. Can you do that for me, Aurora? Yeah. A big tick. We've got crossed out, and now we're going to go big tick. Both of you, yes. Yeah. We're sorted now. Thank you. Just you keep that pen for me now. You see, Jesus is more than just a name, more than just an ordinary man, more than just someone with a job. Simon Peter had only just begun to understand who Jesus was. It's only after Jesus had died and come alive again that Simon Peter and the rest of the disciples understood this better. So again, as we listen, again as Jesus prepares his followers for the suffering and the death that he's going to have to suffer. We read in the scripture today, in chapter 16, verse 21, from that time, Jesus began to show his disciples that he must go to Jerusalem and suffer many things from the elders and the chief priests and the scribes, and be killed. And on the third day, this is the amazing truth, be raised from the dead. That's incredible, isn't it? That's what Jesus had to face. Well, you guys have listened so well, and during the holiday club, you're going to learn so many more amazing things about Jesus. And all of these guys are going to have lots of fun next week as well. They're going to sing those songs again. Absolutely. Well, you guys have been brilliant. Give our guardians a round of applause for helping us.
Okay, so we're going to get some of our older guardians to come and do our closing prayer with us this morning. So can we have Naomi, and then Abby, and then Oliver, and then Phoebe are going to come and read our prayers. Just pre-warning that we're giving them about 10 minutes ago. So be kind. Right, so we'll have Naomi, and then we'll have Abby, and then Oliver, and then Phoebe. And I'll give you a mic, and then I will finish off at the end. All right, so everyone, prayer drill, finger wiggle on a 1, fold your arms on a 2, close your eyes, and open your ears.
Jesus Christ, who came to heal sick people, we pray for anyone we know who is ill or in pain. We ask you to be close to them and make them whole.
Jesus Christ, you care for people who were lonely or on the outside. We pray for those in our class or in our community or in the place of work for whom no one seems to care. Help us show the love and that you have there for them.
Jesus Christ, you are a good friend to your followers. We thank you for our friends and ask that you will help us to be good friends in the way that you were.
Jesus Christ, you are alive today. We think of places in the world where there is war, suffering, hunger, and fear. We pray that in these places the power that made you alive again may change evil into good. Jesus Christ, hear hear our prayer. Amen.
Very good. Fantastic. Okay, so in true Guardians of Ancora fashion, we need to end the service, end the evening of Ancora by singing the Guardians theme tune one more time. So just to wrap up the service and get you all enthused for tomorrow, if you're coming to volunteer and you don't know what you're doing, or you have a question, or you don't have a t-shirt, or you took your t-shirt home last week and went, 2 years of a pandemic, needing to upsize a little bit. I have ordered, or John has ordered more t-shirts. So there are more t-shirts available if you want to come down the stairs and get a new top. If you don't have your pack, if you don't have any questions, please come and let us know. And registration is from about 6:15 tomorrow to hopefully get the kids all ready and raring to go. So let's stand up and sing Guardians of Ancora together.
Shook up the world from the day of his birth. Amazing and true, this gift from above, made possible by the power of love. And he's chosen you, and he's chosen me for good news, to be good news. So he's chosen you, and he's chosen me to bring light into this world. Come on, we are the Guardians of Ancora, bring the light back to the city. Guardians of Ancora, bring it back, Guardians of Ancora, bring the light back to the city. Guardians of Ancora, bring it back, bring the light back to the city. God took the sun, gave up his life, but in 3 days from the grave he would rise. His sacrifice means we can be friends with the King for eternity. He's chosen you, and he's chosen me for good news, to be good news. I said he's chosen you, and he's chosen me to bring light into this world. Come on, we are the Guardians of Ancora, bring the light back to the city. Guardians of Ancora, bring it back, Guardians of Ancora, bring the light back to the city. Guardians of Ancora, bring it back, bring the light back to the city. Bring back the light into the city. Bring back the light to the city. Bring back the light to the city. Bring back the light to the city. Bring the light back to the city. We are the Guardians of Ancora. Bring the light back to the city. Guardians of Ancora. Bring it back, Guardians of Ancora. Bring the light back to the city. Guardians of Ancora. Bring it back, bring the light back to the city.
Good afternoon. Thank you, boys and girls. I think I've got sweets. Thank you up on the stage, Phil. I'll get you sweeties. How full do you think my basket of sweets will be by the end of the week? It's pretty full just now. There we go. I'll take a sweetie. Very good. I know. He's hopeful.
With Guardians of Ancora this week, you can be involved by praying for us throughout the entire week. So again, if you're not a red shirt, and red shirts, you know who you are, and you're not a blue shirt, you still have a very important job, is to pray for us and pray for the over 60 kids that are already signed up to come tomorrow on Monday. So, and we know as God does bless us through the whole week, that number will only skyrocket. So we're looking forward to it. And also, one word of thanks has to go to Karen. All of this happens because Karen drives us all to go and do this.
She's mental.
Over and over again. So again, thank you, Karen, but please, please, please pray for us. Now, that's our service over. And hopefully, if you're not part of it, you are looking forward to next Sunday, where we're excited to, well, we should be excited that the whole hall will be filled with not just those who attend on a regular basis, but many more families from the church who were inviting to come with us. And also just to remember that there's a lunch next Sunday as well, so you're all welcome to stay with us and have that lunch and celebrate the good work throughout the week, but also the spread of the gospel out to our community. So again, thank you. Yeah. I've got my lunch to get.